Hello, let's talk about leadership recruitment and selection, and remodeling new learning and teaching teams. As for leadership supply, according to researchers in the US and UK, fewer teachers aspire for headship. It can be noted that the criteria for recruitment and selection for school heads vary in different countries. But one thing is for sure, most of them are inconsistent and irrelevant, and that personality at interview dominated decisively. Others rely on gut feeling, and others depend on what matches school's current requirements, rather than considering the kind of leader the school might want in the future. And to increase that, school heads should publicize the perceived rewards more often, especially if they have teachers with leadership potentials. Another radical solution is for the government to curtail its reforming zeal and policy of pressure from the center. This would not only reduce school heads' workload, but also for them to exercise their own values, instead of having ill-considered initiatives. For the preparation and induction of leaders, there are 6 non-hierarchical headings as stated by the National Standards for Head Teachers. They are Shaping the Future, Leading Learning and Teaching, Developing Self and Working with Others, Managing the Organization, Securing Accountability, and Strengthening the Community. These identify the knowledge requirements, professional qualities, and action school head needs to fulfill their core purpose. According to Uplatka, leadership role is often an administrative function with limited scope for instructional leadership, either because such decisions are taken centrally or because heads spend all their time trying to ensure staff and students to have access to basic necessities. Leaders everywhere need to be mindful of their national, local, and institutional contexts and use their professional judgment within the constraints of their unique circumstance. Training courses for leaders should equip school heads with a range of feasible strategies and a framework within which to choose the most appropriate course of action in a given situation. Promoting a narrow, idealized form of leadership is unhelpful and even demoralizing, and it is impossible for school heads to live up to these expectations. According to Day and Bakuglu's research, school heads pass through 4 stages, namely initiation, development, autonomy, and disenchantment. The National Union for Teachers set out a plan designed to reduce teachers' and school heads' work hours to improve pupil outcomes. So, they came up with solutions for non-contact time, namely reducing pupil taught time, increasing pupil-teacher ratio, or new approaches to timetabling, requiring additional teachers, supporting learning through staff other than teachers. The government embraced the 4th suggestion and began remodeling the school workforce in a new and controversial way. Schools hired staff who do not hold a QTS or qualified teacher status to perform a wide range of functions such as teaching assistant or equivalent, pupil welfare, technical and specialist staff, other pupil support staff, facility staff, administrative staff, and site staff. This begs some fundamental questions about the nature of teaching, the nature of educational leadership, and who is the best placed to enhance student learning. Do heads need QTS? And do people without QTS should take over classes? Workforce remodeling. Take the staff without QTS to a new level. Heads use these people to teach classes when a regular teacher is absent. Thank you for listening.